everybody, look, I'm here 2 times in 1 week. I figured I had a little extra free time today before I go to work, so I thought I'd drop you another video. This day is just going to be about Dallas's game last week against the Broncos, which we lost, of course. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, if you didn't know. So every once in a while, I may do an analysis on Dallas. I'll keep it quick, though, nothing too much here. Be on the lookout. I have started reviewing the Clemson and Auburn game, so I will do a video. It'll be late, but I still want to do it either way. But anyway, here we are. So this is the third down after the second quarter began. Tank, when I say Tank, I mean DeMarcus Lawrence, number 90 for Dallas. He beats the Denver, was it the right tackle? Somebody, number 75, with the inside move. He gets free rush on the quarterback and free path to Trevor Siemian, and he gets the strip sack. He made it look too easy, blew right by the guy, made him look like he didn't know how to block, and he's in the NFL. Great play. DeMarcus Lawrence has really picked it up this year. He's actually just returned to the form of his first year and gotten better with his technique. Good job by Rob Marinelli building him up. But as we saw from the rest of the game, this didn't last long. 13 minutes, 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Cowboys take over here with the ball. Use two tight ends to run inside. But as I'm going to say many times throughout the rest of this analysis, the line of scrimmage was just stuffed. Denver Broncos had things just clogged up and nowhere to go. 12 minutes, 44 seconds. Dak tries a back shoulder fade route to Dez Bryant on the right sideline. It was an excellent throw, actually, by Dak. It was really, really good as Talib couldn't touch the ball. Dak put the ball in a good place. And last year, if you noticed from some of my analysis, if you were here, Dak struggled throwing the back shoulder fade routes. He put the ball far inside too many times. But this time, he did it really well. Dropping down here to the 7 minute, 58 second mark. Denver's back on the ball. And that was a touchdown, by the way. Watch Jeff Heath take on the block and just blow up the run play. Jeff Heath came out of nowhere and just took out the Denver blocker to get a really nice tackle here, run stop. 7 minutes, 25 seconds-ish. DeMarcus Lawrence, a Tank, puts a nice spin move. So he's really showing off his pass rushing repertoire against number 75 again. And he tripped Trevor Siemian's foot just enough to get another sack. So he has 2 sacks on the day. DeMarcus Lawrence really coming into his own, and against this tackle, he's abusing him. Also, number 93, who I found out I think is Benson Mayoa, he was closing in on in the front on the left side as well. So he beat the left tackle and beat him pretty easily, seeing how quickly he got into the backfield. And that pressure really forced him toward Tank's way, and that's why he got the sack. I think, yeah, this sucked. So they were kicking a field goal, but then I think Dallas got a penalty here, and it made the drive continue, which leads to a touchdown later on. So they had not gotten this penalty, they would have got a touchdown. 6 minutes, 38 seconds. The Dallas defensive line stuffs the line of scrimmage on the run play. So that's one of the times that we got some run defense sturdy. Defense slowly wore down. 6 minutes, 7 seconds. Not much rush here from the Cowboys, but who's 38? Who was number 38? I don't even remember anymore. But number 38 broke on the tight end Green and almost got a pick on the pass. So good job coming up to the ball here and basically playing the ball and not just this guy. So good defensive play. Good work in the secondary to actually come on the ball. And that actually is Jeff Heath. I don't know why I forgot his number for a second. But good job. So Jeff Heath actually showing his kind of his value. We let go of who was our starting safety last year? I forget these guys now that they're gone. Barry Church, and they said we'll just let Jeff Heath take over, and he's showing kind of some of the reasons why. Because whenever they put him on the field, he makes plays, and this is an example of that. 6 minutes though. Next play, unfortunately. Good protection for Denver, so the quarterback had time. But Jeff Heath falls down trying to defend C.J. Anderson, who ran like a little pivot route. It's like when the running back's to the right or left of the quarterback, he kind of goes out toward the line of scrimmage, and he cuts back toward the middle of the field. Jeff Heath over here guarding that play thought he was going outside, and the quick turn made him fall. And then C.J. Anderson was wide open, caught the ball, touchdown. And the reason why this touchdown is possible is because of that penalty on the field goal early in the drive. So that's a mistake they got to clean up. 5 minutes, 54 seconds. Dak Prescott here with bad footwork. I know he just had bad footwork on this particular play. And he puts the slant into the ground for Dez Bryant. If he had had his footwork right, had it set up correctly, he would have been able to hit Dez on this play. So that was a bad footwork by Dak Prescott. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left. Tyron Smith got beat easily. He really got beat easily on this play, and I was like, that's scary. But quick slant to Terrence Williams got 6 yards. So luckily it didn't have to pass protect for long. But if he did, Dak Prescott would have probably been in trouble. 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Dak audibled on this play like 3 times before the snap. I think he really saw what the defense was trying to confuse and they were moving around. So Dak's noticing things. He's making calls. Like I said, Dak's a smart guy. I really like his intangibles. He knows what to look for. He IDs the blitzer before he even comes. Unfortunately, though, Chaz Green, who's the left guard, he got destroyed inside. Um, and because and the ball to Dez, Dak got through the ball to Dez Bryant. It got incomplete because of was it the push off on this play? Yep, it's a push off. So Dez kind of got a little bit of push off here. I don't know if I agree necessarily with how much of a push off it was. I don't even know if it was really considered that much, but push off. So the pass was not counted, even though this was actually a perfect pass from Dak. Dak put the ball exactly where it needed to be. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Tyrone Crawford, he just bullies. Oh, wait. Is this back? Dallas back on the ball? I got to make sure this is Dallas on the ball or is it Denver? I think this is. Oh, yeah, it is. It is Tyron Crawford. He just bullies the Denver interior offensive line to generate some pass rush here. But Trevor Siemian dumps it off to C.J. Anderson. 3 minutes, 53 seconds. Denver had a well-blocked run play here. So they blocked really well on the right side, and they blocked right and got some nice yards here. 1 minute, 55 seconds. I don't know who it was, but one of the defensive tackles really got some push, got some steam on his rush, like getting into the backfield. I really appreciate the hustle there. I see what Rod Marinelli does a great job getting these defensive linemen set up and to go. 1 minute, 51 seconds. Tank Lawrence and Benson Mayoa, they forced Trevor Siemian to step up, but Siemian was able to take off and get a first down. So they were able to like kind of loop and make the pocket collapse, like or at least make it to where he had to step into the interior of the pocket. But there was no pressure from the interior lineman to stop Siemian from running for the first down. And the next play, it was on next play ended up being a touchdown here on an out pivot. I don't know who. I think it was Emmanuel Sanders who ran this route here. He kind of ran an out route to the side. On one of the DBs, it was either Jordan Lewis or the other rookie Xavier Woods. Either way, they got beat. The youth at this point, Nolan Carroll's injured. Chidobe Awuzie is injured. There's guys who were already injured before the game. Jordan Lewis was already dealing with injuries, so he had to play with some injuries in this game, even though he got his first pick in this game. So that was really nice. But yeah, it just that all the injuries and offense not being able to really move the ball led to the eventual really bad loss in this matchup. 1 minute 41 seconds. Tyron Smith and Lael Collins, they're just giving up wide rushes. They really had trouble with the Denver speed rush in this game. I was surprised, more so surprised with Tyron Smith. Although they said, no, he's not the most technically sound left tackle. He's just really athletic. But I still was surprised to see that he would give up those rushes. But Lael Collins, he is the experiment there. You know, we moved him over to right tackle and we let Doug Free go in retirement, thinking that Lael Collins can really play a tackle. His development there, his ability to defend the edge rush, that's going to be something that's going to have to look at because if he can't do it, that's going to be a lot of pressure. So Chaz Green at left guard and Lael Collins at right tackle is something that Dallas fans will have to look out for. 1 minute left. Great protection for Dak here. Well, it wasn't really protection. He just kind of bided his time. You know, he waited, kind of started scooting toward the left a little bit and scooting toward the left. He got toward the sideline. And he throws outside to the left sideline for Dez Bryant. And I put here as it was a beautiful catch. So, great job. I don't remember what the play exactly was. It was a while ago, but it was a beautiful catch apparently. 46 seconds left. The initial pass protection was great, but the coverage was too good for Denver. And had settled for a field goal here. As Daly hit a 56-yard field goal. Great job. 13 minutes, 52 seconds. And wait, is this the third quarter now? Yeah, now the third quarter has started. I think that was halftime. Yep, and then we led to halftime not too long after that. But third quarter's here. Stephen Pia, the Dallas defensive lineman, he's in the backfield on a stretch left before the running back could stretch the ball. So great job there. 13 minutes, 20 seconds. Um, who's this, Brown? Who's Brown in the defensive backfield? Somebody is playing off on Emmanuel Sanders. Oh, Anthony Brown. Probably the best cornerback left for the team right now. Playing off on Emmanuel Sanders, giving up deeper and out route. He was playing a little bit too far off, respecting him too much. I mean, you got to respect Emmanuel Sanders, but that's too much. He tripped up actually in his footwork on Emmanuel Sanders' cut. The cut made him fall. And Simeon has all day to throw the ball. And then Kevon Frazier got hurt too, so it was another safety on the team. So there was a lot of injuries in DBs. Um, Dallas was basically down to two true cornerbacks. We even had Woods playing a nickelback. So that shows you that the situation that they were in. 11 minutes, 40 seconds. Great pass protection here. Trevor Simeon throws to Demarius Thomas to convert with the first down here. And 11 minutes, 31 seconds. Dallas is playing zone. But it's easy first down because, he's able to pick it apart. 10 minutes, 35 seconds. Tyrone Crawford beats the guard inside to pressure Simeon. So good job, Tyrone Crawford. I really noticed the defensive line flashed at times, but it wasn't as consistent as it needed to be. 9 minutes, 50 seconds. The defense must be getting tired, I was saying, because just giving up the first downs on third and long on screen plays. It's like, you can't do that. If this is their screen play on third and long, you just got to come up and make the tackle. They had to be getting tired at this point. 8 minutes, 58 seconds. They started showing poor tackling, just more poor tackling at this point, and it just got sad at this point in the game as Broncos were starting to pull away a little bit. 8 minutes, 41 seconds. The Denver Broncos still have the ball. So ever since I started talking about the third quarter, which when I said 13 minutes, 52 seconds, with Stephen Payne was in the backfield, Denver had the ball since the start of the third quarter. It is now 8 minutes, 41 seconds. Denver still has the ball. Now, 8 minutes and 1 second. Play action pass after all that running. So they were running the ball, and they were just setting us up. And Jordan Lewis, well, is it Jordan Lewis here? Yeah. Oh, and who is this? I wrote somebody. Somebody's wide open, giving up wide open play to the tight end, to Green, and they were just looking inside way too much. It was either was it Woods or was it Jones? Byron Jones or was one of the safeties was just looking inside way too much, and they let the tight end get free. Unfortunate play there. I think it ended up being another touchdown. So yeah, that's what happens when you're down this much. So now 6 minutes 40 seconds left. Dak Prescott throws an interception. Lael Collins, I noticed at this point he's been getting beat a lot. He's been having trouble with that edge rush. Von Miller was really working him, which is obvious. Von Miller's one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. But Lael Collins was not up to the job. Like I said, that's somebody that the Cowboys are going to keep an eye on. But the reason why this was an interception is Dez let the ball just basically go right through his hands. You got to do a better job than that, Dez Bryant. That's just not something you can. That's not something you can do. So that was interesting. 6 minutes, 14 seconds. Good protection here. Wait, was that? I'm trying to see, was that one? Oh, yeah. It would have been an interception, but I think it was overturned. Or either that or we got the ball back really quickly, but I think it was overturned because at 6 minutes, 14 seconds, Dallas still has the ball. I think Dak hits Beasley on a 9-yard out on this play. So still had the ball here. 5 minutes, 54 seconds. Dak Prescott has a horrible throw to Dez Bryant. An absolutely horrible throw to Dez Bryant. I guess he was trying to go high and outside, but it was low and way too far in. And it almost got picked off because of that. I think Talib was on Dez Bryant. And Dez was running down the right sideline, I believe. So Dak's supposed to throw it high, going toward the outside. And just where the ball was, it was too low. Or at the very least, it could have been high enough, but it wasn't too. It was too far in. Like just the defender was able to get a hand on it. That's how you know your ball's too far in when you're trying to go down the sideline. Bad play by Dak. Got to work on the placement. 4 minutes 8 seconds. Lael Collins beat again but it was a quick, deep throw to 88, but he was covered up to Dez Bryant. And he was just covered up down the field, so nothing he can do. But Lael Collins got to stop getting beat. 4 minutes, 4 seconds. Slant to Dez Bryant on the fourth down here for the first down. So now Dallas is getting desperate at this point, down line. 3 minutes, 25 seconds. Travis Cedric's pushed far back on a stretch left. So even Travis Frederick, the all-pro center, is getting beat by the Denver front seven. This is showing something. This Cowboys offensive line struggled at times in this game. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Dak Prescott threw too high for Cole Beasley on a crossing route. And I always give him a little bit of I give him some understanding with Cole Beasley because Cole Beasley is short. And when you try and throw the ball to Cole Beasley, used to throwing the ball to receivers at your height or a little bit taller, you can throw the ball high. So every once in a while, I expect him to miss Beasley, but that's just you can't miss it. You're NFL quarterback. Threw too high for Cole Beasley on the crossing route. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. The pocket collapsed. Dallas's pocket just collapsed. That's both of the tackles. Tyron Smith and Lael Collins are beat. Shaq Barrett and Von Miller, they're working the offensive line in this way. 1 minute 59 seconds. Von Miller again. It's the next play. The next play again. He's whipping Lael Collins. He just had trouble. I'm pretty sure he's going to be very humbled after this game. And I think when Dallas got a ball back at some point, there's Dak still missed a few passes here. The pressure at that point, I noticed from that point on, I didn't even write any more notes. That was it. I didn't even do the fourth quarter. Well, first of all, Denver was up, just now pulling away, but to Dak and it's a siren somewhere. But Dak was just the pressure was too much. Wasn't able to run the ball. Defense was too hurt. You put all these things together, there was just no possible way they were going to win this game. There was nothing that you can get from this game except the offensive line's performing badly. Dak was shaking up a little bit and couldn't throw the ball the way he needed to, and that's how you lose a game. So that's it for that game.